Hello, I am Zinder's Nerd. We are the Normans. We are living in this world of exploration, and we are Norman it up. I kind of wanted to start over. But I must focus. Not doing too bad. We've only got 3 people that are ahead of us. And like insanely ahead of us. Yeah. You know what? What's our situation? Nope. I think we're just dumping this one. So here's the reason. We lost a lot of resources trying to get over here when we couldn't properly do it. We did get some expansion happening. We did do some good things, but I think we were unable to connect. We had huge bonuses here. We did great with this particular war. We didn't lose the war necessarily with Machiavelli. I'm not sure how we could have done better though. That's really the problem. That's really the problem. And I just don't know. I don't really know how I want to approach playing this game. I still haven't found that thing that like just really lights up like and animates what I want to do when I play a game of Civilization. We're gonna go to Tecumseh, and it just seems like rapid expansion is like the only thing.
Nime sontaki nenatoki. Hokuithwali nenato. Niki hochi kateski ni pamte. Nila pesikui. Nimechto yesi mekothia.
I really like the Mayans. We got a unique scout. The Jaguar trap is less exciting. They have a decent. The Hoche is a decent range weapon. You can see through vegetation. I don't think you can shoot through vegetation. I like the Pura Vitara. Silica, Temple of Jupiter. Romans. Let's go Romans. They get a unique infantry unit that is stronger for each tradition, and then we've got this unique army commander that gets a charge to create a settlement every time it goes up 3 levels. So then it kind of pays us off for trying to do the thing. I think I'm tired of getting my butt kicked on deity, so I'm going to go down 1 level. And we're going to stick with small. Maybe have a game that we can just kind of do in a couple of play sessions. Fingers crossed.
A new banner unfurls, emblazoned with triumphal laurels. Rome seeks its champions.
Alright, so we're going to play a game of try to gobble up all the resources as quickly as we can. And then we're going to try to turtle up. Thankfully we don't have to wait as long when we're already in the game and we've already loaded in before. Man, why did I do all that clicking? Alright, let's look at our settlement map. So this is a nice, somewhat nice early settlement, because we can't tell what these are, but I know this is a production resource. Mangoes, I think, is happiness and food. This is happiness and food, I think, or maybe it's happiness, one production and like a little bit of happiness. It's like 3 happiness and 1 production. And then I think this is a gold resource. So, not terrible. We definitely want to go with the settle in place, I think. But maybe we can see if we can... No, we can't do anything. We may... Stepping to the side may have been good, but I don't think so. I think we want all 3 of these resources in our first city. We're just about fine with getting them. And then next turn it'll actually... We can actually see what they do. So 2 food, 2 culture, 1 production, 3 happiness. I was right on that one once I adjusted. 4 gold, and then 2 production, 2 happiness. So we pretty easily want to get into this wolf first, I think, unless the first few turns of the game, that's the time when you do really want food as a thing. But I still think we go there. We go there first. Let's see where we are on the map. We're kind of actually in the middle for once. I'm more interested in what is to the south. I just picked a direction. So, no interesting spots for a second city yet. What's our town looking like? We've got some vegetated areas, so camps and woodcutters seem like a good plan for our first thingy thing. We'll make a second scout. Goody huts are very important in this game. We got some tin over here, so that's looking like a promising place to get another city, like right here or right there. Right here gets us the tin quicker. I think that seems good. One of the things you kind of got to do though is filter through your mind that your second settlement, any production resources, you can actually look at them as gold resources in a big way. So we go here. That gets us closer to our sheep. Let's go ahead and explore this area, see what we can find. Rice. I don't know that I've noticed this one. +5 food in settlements. So that's basically an empire resource then, because it hits all of your stuff. So +5% food everywhere, just for having this in there. That's pretty small, but the fact that it hits all of your places means everything grows a little bit faster. And that seems okay. And this iron is actually pretty desirable, because that means all of your infantry units are stronger. And that is a cumulative thing too, so you can get more iron and get more strength out of it. So it's a pretty decent resource. So finding a way to get all of these things into one city is really decent. So like right here seems ideal, because we can get all of these resources that we can see if we build a city right here. Or a settlement right there.
Yenek hur iuf hachitsu. Bera dej.
Go ahead and be friends with her, and we'll go ahead and do open borders too. Let's try to. She's a trade person. So look at this. She's probably gonna forward settle us. Is my guess. But one of the things we might be able to do So we might be able to block her path. Make it difficult for her to get over here. There we go, we got our thing, and ooh, look at that. We actually have another one too, so now I feel really good about having done what I did, having chosen to do what I did. We're getting a second scout next turn. I think it might be worth our while to do a granary. Normally it's not, but I think I'm going to go for it to try and get that extra oomph to get my first settler out. We wish we could do this, but this is fine. I don't actually know when you're earning culture at the beginning of the game if it's actually doing any good. I still have I haven't figured that out. Population bouncing here actually works to get our faster because we have an urban district on that other road. So now we've got all possible worlds going really well here. We've got both of our wolves already unlocked. We've got our second scout already rolling. We're building a granary. That's going to get us to the point to where we get our growth as fast as possible. I think it's also comparable to what would have happened if we had charged out to the mangoes too.
The caged bird
Now we get a
watches
little bit of extra.
butterflies
Oh no, we don't get the extra production
with
because we
envy.
Well, actually, I think we gained some extra food out of that. I think these came with pastures. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but all this choice does for you, I think, is it just sets what's on your main screen, so it's not effectively important. It's a focuser for somebody who is new to the game, really. So it doesn't really matter. We're going to go military because we have that plan to try and buff up an early general to get an extra settlement. I like to go for masonry pretty doggone quickly. And I think, yeah, these are pastures, so we got extra food from them. So we definitely, going hyper for the wool was the right thing to do because now we're getting just as much food as we would have gotten. And we're also getting all the extra production that we're going to need. I think I'm going to go ahead and jump at masonry here. I just want to see what we're missing out on if we don't. We would get early irrigation. We would get writing early, I think. So yeah, so I think we do masonry first. Masonry is usually the thing I want to rush when I'm trying to do sort of a production focus, which is generally what you should be doing. Generally. Not always the case. Generally. We totally ignored the fact that there were goodie huts down here, didn't we? Yep. Because we were in such a hurry to go peek on Egypt. I think we're still going to get them. We've got our Roman civics now. We're going to go for discipline first. Although, let's go ahead and just look at what the other options are. Yeah, we definitely want early discipline, quick as possible. And we can shave, basically, I think we can shave a turn off by going 20% culture. So it's basically shaving a turn off for our production, or a turn off for our general, and I think the general is the way to go. We can also shave a little bit of time off on our food. Actually, I think this might be the best play here, because we're going to get our granary faster. We're going to grow faster, and we'll go ahead and do this. Normally, I do the culture open, but I think we're wanting to hyper hyper pound out that granary so good, so much that I think it's worthwhile to do that.
The land is always
because then we can get that settler out here in the most quickest way possible. Oh, Xerxes, he's always a Xerxes. Friends with him, he's very difficult. I can't see us staying friends with everybody. But I want to try to take this over. This is going to be a great target for me to get my early experience from my first general, and something to do with the first few units that I built. So we got our granary, fantastic. So now we have just one more turn until we can make a settler. So we'll go ahead and put that into a warrior, I think. We'll get a quick warrior, just so that we can have a guy that's there to deal with any unfortunate occurrences that may, any enemies that may stomp all the way down here angrily from Serta. Yeah, we can pay 10 gold. Well, no, we can pay 5 gold for a warrior right now. I don't mind that one bit. So now we got 2 warriors, and now we can make a settler. So super nice. We don't need food anymore. So now it's just all about hammers or getting a resource in our empire. So we'll go here. Gets us closer to the next resource. Gold is good, but it's not that good. I think we'll just go ahead and do accept, so we can kind of start to save up our influence. Maybe we can do something cool with Xerxes over there. I think we go ahead and shoot out our first settler because we really want to get this area under our control before Egypt does, if at all possible. And I think we have good odds of doing so because they still haven't even gotten to the right size to make a settler.
今子问至于，斯为至矣。
We can go ahead and be friendly with everybody. Let's just be friends. Play a friendly game until somebody declares war on me. Then it's forever war. Alright, let's just go ahead and send our guys up here. It's a pretty good area down here too. We might enjoy that limestone. The combination of the limestone and the marble together actually could lead us to having a more wonderful start than I usually tend to go for. Over here, not really that interesting. Culture. We get another thing that can boost wonders. I think we could be able to make this some sort of wonder production kind of game. Could be interesting. Don't want to lose the unit for 60 influence and 50 gold. No thanks. We'll go ahead and take 50 happiness. I don't usually care about the extra happiness towards a celebration, but we can definitely do it here and not be sad. Yeah, we had a goodie happiness to us too that we didn't even bother with. So I think we probably don't get this cotton, but I think we settle here to try. Because this is the least exciting thing for me. It's not a bad thing, but I think I get that whenever I settle over here. still think we want to save up our influence. Alright, so I think 4 turns is still a good time for us to go ahead and do this. We can probably purchase our saw pit when the time comes. Okay, we're gonna back off because we want experience. That's the most important thing you can do with your units, is get them experience for your commander, especially when you're playing as Rome. Because then you really want that extra expansion from your dude. We'll go 20% food because we're not making buildings for a while. Culture. Sure, let's take another order. We want to kind of, in this area, we also want to get this beauty hunt. And we just want to have a guy patrolling around our city there to make sure that nothing bad happens. We also want to have access to a dude that can go and help out if that settler comes under threat. I think we're going to just... Trailing in technology, are we? Ooh, that's one that we'd like to make friends with. I always like making friends with the economic city-states early. Their usefulness does dwindle off. It kind of tapers off very quickly. But my first friend, I'm always happy for it to be a cultural or a economic city-state. On target to make that happen. Fortify here and heal up and just wait for a general. Alright, here we go. Now in this case we're going to beeline towards the go ahead and beeline towards the cotton because it's likely to not remain a resource. Like, because if he builds out to it, we don't get it. So I'm gonna try to race. If she builds out to it, we don't get it. I'm gonna try to race her to it. So we're getting 1 production out of this llama, and I think it's worthwhile to go ahead and do. Alright, so then do we want to settle towards Persia? I think that's actually a bad idea, especially since this area doesn't look that good. I think we go over here or down here. Now I think we get down here. So I think we go over here just because we don't want the Han to get any ideas. Over here is not... well, is this exciting over here? It might be. Really, it just guarantees that we'll be able to settle over here as well, so let's go ahead and go here. It'll block off this area, hopefully. So now it's going to take us 5 turns to make a settler. I still think it's worth it to do that. We'll just plan on buying our saw pit. Sure, we like open borders. We're saving our influence to make a friend. I'm gonna go explore, my scouty friend. I just have a feeling like I am playing very suboptimally.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Can we do with our policies? No, we don't care about the scout movement in sight. Alright, now we can bring our legatus, is that what they're called? Legatus. Legatus Imperium. Go to the battlefront. Legatus. We'll go ahead and get Discipline 2, because we are going to get in a nice little fight with an independent power. And really, right now, that's where I expect our threats to come from, if there are going to be any. It would just be silly if one of the AI declared on me right now. And luckily, I think we're still in the spot where we've got it fairly terms of costume. So we're doing that. What that's going to do is it's going to hopefully hypercharge our economy a little bit, so that whichever of these places I want to turn into a city
He was the first
sooner,
to construct a wall.
it's going to be pretty easy to do. Alright, fantastic. Get this other town online. We're not going to be constructing buildings anywhere else for a long time. If we're making any buildings, it's going to be in the capital. That choice is almost always going to be for the buildings in the capital. I can't really think of the time unless you found, like, let's say you had a pretty lackluster first city and you found a place that was just surrounded by production resources, or is in the middle of a forest or something, like, then you might do the 10% to other places, to all your places. But the 15% in your capital is just hands down generally what you want to be doing. So we'll do this. This gives us +1 in production on all our production buildings. We haven't built any of those yet, but we're going to buy one, and then we're going to be prioritizing them whenever possible as well. And we're just putting all of our things that give us hammers into the capital, because that is the only place that actually gets to make full use of those hammers as the ability to make things that we need in our empire. Because cities make things, towns make money, and give us resources. No reason to start a war just to stop him from putting a settler where I don't want to settle. We might even slurp up this guy. We might absorb him into our empire. That's the term I'm looking for. All right. This is nice. We don't really care about food. We're fine with getting some more gold. Costs us no influence to do so. I'm very happy with that. The happiness, like the friendship bonus that we get from that is slightly less. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do that thing we wanted to do, which was buy a saw pit. Fantastic. We'll go ahead and get the 10% bonus to our science and culture by making a quarter. Quarter. Hey, we've got a decent area to throw a city down over here, I think. And this is one that we might want to hypercharge into a city, because it's got a lot of forest. We can make it a real production powerhouse. So that's going to be our next sort of target. Okay, we're not quite ready with the general. So now the name of the game is to try and hyperspeed our economy. So we're going to be trying to make as much money as quickly as possible so that we can buy sawmills. Right now, sawmills are giving us an average of 2 production. In 5 turns, in 7 turns, they will give us 3 production average. Some will actually even do 4, but actually no, I don't think they do that. I'm lying. Oh no, run away! Oh, that guy's probably dead. So what do we got? I think right here is ideal. Now we're going to have to be ready if we go here, because this will probably anger Xerxes. So I think we go ahead and just settle up as much as we can, and then worry about defending it all later. Famous last words. We're still trying to get to this before Egypt does. It looks like we're highly likely to do so. Does that say amnesia? No, it says amasia. Amasia. Not the tundra. There's a cultural city-state. We would like to befriend them. So there's our new target for influence. So now we can start gaining experience by attacking the city-state. So we want to do that. Now the barbarians, they kind of give you max experience at this point. When I think it's before you're level 2, you're going to get +4 for each strike. It might go down after we level up once, but our first level is going to come to us real quick. Production when we kill this out. So we're gonna wanna get some more science in our empire and get the increased settlement limit from irrigation. All right, so we get to do the thing. Sniper out another settler. We are going to get to do this thing. So I wonder if this game we tried to do something a little bit different and try to go the leadership path. Is leadership any good? I don't know. I don't do the leadership things. Maybe we try maneuver or logistics. Logistics is an interesting thing. I'm gonna try doing something different this time. I'm gonna try doing logistics. We got a militaristic attribute point for slaying that city-state. So now we can get +5 combat strength against independence. Keep settling. Just gonna have all of the settlements. Do we want to go down here? Assault, what does assault do? 20% reduction. This is not that key area, but I do think right in here is really good. So we're gonna go to this area right here. That allows us to capture pretty much all of those resources except for this, which is captured by this city. So we're not getting the salt, but we don't really care about the salt. We're also not getting the jade because that's very far away. We're okay. Everything's good. Nothing to be said about. We're going to be friends with this one down here. We might not be going to any war with any more city-states. There just aren't any. We definitely need to run these guys back into safe territory. We'll keep this guy here so that he can slurp up that guy. There's a small chance this boat kills my guy. More than a small chance. But that's okay. That was one of our free ones anyway. It cost us 5 gold. We will just go ahead and try our best to just pack all our units into our general that we were getting money from it. I do think in this case we really would like this hyper boost to science. It's going to get us to irrigation quicker, which is going to be important because we're looking to go over our settlement limit by at least 2, and it will help us quite a bit. Probably going to lose this scrap, but that's okay. We lost, oh yeah, we lost our infantry. Alright, here we go. Xerxes is starting to not like us. We expected this. So I do think after our next settler completes, we need to start building up a military, because we gotta protect all of this stuff. And look at this right here. Look at this mangy cur. I think we just have to build. Gotta save scum. Because what I'm gonna do here, I would much rather build on the freshwater. But he's gonna build there. So no, we don't want him to do that. So we're just gonna build in place.
A new banner unfurls, emblazoned with triumphal laurels. Rome seeks its champions.
And now we gotta figure out how to get our legions up, I think. Because we have enough iron, access to iron in our empire, that those legions are going to be pretty doggone powerful. We need to find a way to get our generals leveled up too. I think it's gonna end up being early war with Xerxes. Oh, what I always end up doing, going into an early war. Gosh, it was hot down here today. It got up to 95 degrees, folks. 95. It's gonna be 101 before you know it. These here parts. So that's gonna anger him even further. He already went, he dropped down. So we're gonna try to get over here to this llama. We can get this llama. Yeah, the wine's not that important. This discouraged his settler. He can come settle over here, but he's going to Swiss cheese himself if he does. We got nothing super exciting to grab here. So I guess we just go towards this to try and... Yes, we are well aware that we're over our settlement limit and that we're going to continue to be over our settlement limit for quite some time. Ooh, yes, extra time.
He was the first to construct a wall.
Irrigation quicker. So we're going to go pottery into irrigation. Should give us much needed relief. We're going to bring this infantry unit back because we need to be ready. Oh look, here we go. Here's another hopeful city-state. So this one we might come beat up on. I think we do need to do that. Yeah, we need to hurry with that too, because I am pretty sure Xerxes is going to be declaring war on us real soon.
Do nothing which is of no use.
Alright, we don't need to swap this in yet. I don't think, because we're not actually going to be fighting anything yet. We need to get experience, and so we need to at least wait until we can get our dude man over there, which is going to take a little bit of time to march through all this territory. Yep, we can go ahead and get these mangoes now. Not too excited about it, but they are a resource. That'll get us closer to an economic point, I think, or economic legacy. May as well go for mysticism now. The happiness building might come in handy. The altar. +2 food, +2 culture. And this is a city resource. These are all city resources. So effectively, this is just going to give us 1 gold and 1 happiness because we're not gonna slot out a production resource for it. Although the llamas, let's face it, llamas, you're not that great, but we don't really need food. That's all we. Well, the culture is nice actually. I think there's an argument. Oh, there we go. This is a bonus resource. Big time argument then to be made to do it this way, because then we can slot in the llamas here and shore up the -6% penalty we were getting in that settlement. Gonna lose this guy, that's fine. So I think we try to befriend this one since it's so far away to not care about, and then we go to battle against this one. We're just going to try to scout around him. We're only going to be able to attack from two tiles. Maybe we can get out of here safely. Oh wait, can he disperse it? No. It's okay. Hey, we got enough money to buy another saw pit. So where should that saw pit be? I guess we should put it as far away from trouble as possible, which I think means that we put it down here. Hey, we did get to 4 with our saw pit. I thought that was just a pipe dream. So we go here, we get the population bounce. I think that's actually pretty good because we get the resource that we want. No, it isn't it's over. We're kind of overdoing it with this resource. But that's okay. Accolade? Yeah, we'll go ahead and keep it at Accolade, that's fine. Oh no, our general got flooded on. We'll have to heal him up when he goes. He's gonna have to spend the night in Ravenna, I think. That should be okay. That will probably allow us to. So I think we do want both of these areas, especially because oh yes, there's this wonder over here, natural wonder. So we'll go up here because I don't like to settle on the coast, and then we are gonna go ahead and get at least a slinger real quick. I'm gonna stay off the water so we don't get killed. We're just gonna let that guy heal up. He's probably never gonna explore anything else. Okay, so we're pretty dire on our happiness. We're looking to build another city too, so we definitely need to do anything we can to shore up our
all are made of clay.
Overage here. That's okay. We're gonna get irrigation. For the population balance. And we want hammers. Down here we've got a threat. In the interest of healing quicker, we're just going to go ahead and heal him up. There. I think we're gonna send this guy down here just to defend. We don't want to stupidly lose Aquilay. Look at our economy, it's doing great. Egypt is starting to not like us, so we're getting. It's kind of likely that we may be fighting a two-front war. Seven is our magic number on our outposts or settlements. We'll take the open borders. Scout way up north got killed. Kind of knew that was coming. We got this unit down here causing some trouble. I'll go ahead and grab this iron now. It's going to make every one of our little infantry units a little bit stronger. Alright, let's get down here and try to do this, because we've got a limited window of time where we can do this. Let's go ahead and make a warrior right here. And before we get out of town, we'll pack him in. Can't go through the mountain. Didn't think so, but that's alright. Alright, so this is our capital. It's not particularly vulnerable. To make another slinger. There we go, yes. Look at this, so unhappy. Why don't we take another warrior and go ahead and pack him in? Codex. Yeah, we'll take that first codex. That's going to be excellent. We're just going to go... We're going to try to grab this up here. I think that's actually going to be good for this town. Yeah, look at that. Gotta rework. Uh-oh. Caesar has declared war on us. So we're gonna have to just postpone any thought of killing that cultural city-state over there. And we better just bring our troops back. Because the fact that he has an archer over here scary. Let's park our guy over here. I don't think he can shoot through the forest there. Let's fortify right here. Alright, so our city-state bonus. Lapis Lazuli, hands down. You always got to go for Lapis Lazuli. That's one of the reasons I like the economic city-state. So we can go ahead and take. We'll get a bonus resource. Yes, we'll take that out. This is equal to plus 2 extra production and some gold. And then this is a bonus resource, so we can just go ahead and assign it. Puteoli down. Puteoli. Puteoli. What you call me? Promote growth actions. We're not going to do either of these things, so it doesn't really matter. That's city-state stuff.
There is another world, but it is in this one.
Alright, so I think we actually prefer the +2 gold in all settlements. This is quite a huge jump. So we're going to go ahead and unpack here. And we'll just back off with this one. And we're going to attack. What do we think? Attack that archer. We got the first attack on there. It's pretty good. I'm a little bit worried about the status of our city, but we're going to come up here with our slinger and scare off that guy. I think we want to do defeat 3 units to get another free unit. Just amping up our economy bit by bit. Looking for another settlement limit. We'll try code of laws. Maybe we can try to keep the peace with Hatshepsut by going for military aid here. She rejected it. That's no good. Alright. That is what it is. Let's maybe try to make friends with these guys then. He also rejected it. So, no good. Sun for us. Or just stone circles. Can never really go wrong with stone circles, but I don't think we actually have many of these things that help us with stone circles, so I think it's going to be God's Sun. God's Sun it is. Just gives you like basically kind of like a 10% boost to everything. When you do the thing. So I think we need to continue to build units. We just want to make sure we don't actually lose any of this precious territory that we expect to. This commander did level up. Logistics. I'm going to go ahead and grab first level bastion. Cool. It doesn't really matter. Put Austin down. Just grow a little bit faster. Oh, look at that. We need some defenses down here. So we'll just shift our slinger down. This guy. I don't think we can retreat him. We'll try to retreat him. Okay, now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attack this archer. Hopefully we kill it. No, not quite. That's okay, we just gotta retreat our unit. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and pull this one out. And then we gotta leave the general there because he is slurping up experience points. And here we can come and shoot at this warrior, so hopefully we don't lose anything over here. We might lose this infantry. I don't think there's any way around that. He's going to use the archer probably. I'm really actually more worried that we're going to lose this city. Go ahead and purchase another warrior in here. think we can back up and then shoot. This allows us to retreat back into the city if this guy comes in and is aggressive. Alright, looks like our
The essence of all beings is the earth.
Little bit of
The
respite on our happiness across the empire. We just gotta get that archer dead. Put the warrior over here on the ground and heal him up. We'll just heal our general. Let it gather some more experience. Maybe we kill this? I think we damage it as much as we can. We'll kill it. Then we just throw it. I think we're gonna get this guy to peace out, and we don't really want to take anything from him, like settlement-wise. He's probably gonna offer one, but I don't think we want to take it. We've settled the areas that we've settled because they're super beneficial to our empire, I feel. Taking some crap cities that the AI has settled is not going to be a good thing for us. We should probably do the thing again. Move into our city and then fire. Egypt is going to just give us another city, I think. We want to settle over here, and they're just going to do it for us. Because they can't possibly defend that area because it's too far from their empire. So if they put something down there, then I'm just like, thank you, thanks, bud. Okay, I think we're gonna take a break here to build a altar. It's going to be right here because we get a little bit of an extra bonus to our cultural science by doing so. Alright. There's a unit right here. Use this one to heal, and we can use this one. Oh dear. Shoot at this. Let's go ahead and heal here. We'll probably lose one of these two, but that's okay. I still think we're winning this war in general, so I'm happy. Hey, we killed an extra unit, so we did the thing where we were supposed to kill 3 units, so we get a freebie. Capture settlement, eh? Yeah, let's try it. Alright, we're doing good. Let's go ahead and shoot that guy out of the sky. Forget about it. So yeah, we went down to just getting 3 point something-ish experience per attack. Yeah, we're okay with that. I'm not thrilled, but I'm pretty sure it was going to happen anyway. It looks like we have repelled Persia. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to just heal everybody up, and I'm going to start shifting my guys southward, some of them. Because I do think we've got a war deck coming from Egypt any minute. Excuse me. Goodness. We got a lot of money. I do think we can go ahead and build a sawmill. Or a brickyard. Let's build a brickyard. Even better. Okay, we want to do a population this limestone. I saw Hanging Gardens was still available, as was Gate of All Nations. Should we go ahead and do it? Yeah, let's do it. There might be an archer hidden in the clouds over there, but the only bad thing about that was that we didn't gain any experience from it because of where our general is standing. He's outstanding. He's an outstanding general. Realizing now that we didn't build towards the 10 at all. Because we wanted to grab these up before Egypt did. So now we can go, since we successfully did the thing, we can now do the better plan and go for that 10. Alright, so we got our altar. I think the Hanging Gardens is going to be worth it because of the extra expansionist attribute point. I feel like woodcutter, mine. I think this is going to end up being a mining area. For us to move these guys out. Get that extra bonus culture. Especially going to take on at least a turn off of everything. What's going on? Distressed cloud. Each point of war weariness reduces combat strength. Oh. So we only have one war weariness. Still no fun. Oh boy. This guy nearly got killed. I'm gonna go ahead and swap places and we'll get a shot into. Hey, we got a promotion. Alright. Logistics. Doing things a little bit differently this game. Alright, I want this guy up here. Don't like that there's a weakened unit, but the unit won't take damage before the city, the district defenses in this case. We're not actually getting effective healing standing where we're standing. So we're going to go ahead and move them to the side there. We've gotten the huge amount of culture and food from this. Let's go ahead and go for the extra culture bonus. I need some more water. Oh, you know what? I think I like it. settler or that slinger that I just fortified with, I'm gonna go ahead and have it go reinforce this army up here. Oh dear, we lost the slinger. I wasn't expecting that. These guys must be really effective right now. This is actually a little scary right here. Five difficulty bonus in combat. We've also got military aid from somebody. So that's what's making that a little bit more problematic. It's unfortunate that we lost our slinger. Just a minute sometime. Yeah, so let's go ahead and send this one. Oh no! Apple got taken. I think we're gonna have to be okay with that. Oh, I messed up down there. Oh, I was able to do what I wanted. Definitely underestimated the effectiveness of these Persian troops. They are really strong. Back you off. Their slingers are strong too. Give me Capua back, dang it.
Dobartis nuram basta asti.
Alright, take the culture. Oh boy. We might lose Ravenna too. I don't like this.
Bespoke?
General must be helping out a lot too. Running away. We need to upgrade our units badly, so we're gonna go bronze working. Seems like tactics is the way to go. Auxilia is nice, but I don't think we have the problem of needing more production in our capital. So I think this, because then we can maybe get to the terracotta army. Yes, let's trade with Confucius. He's getting angrier with us by the minute. And maybe the trade will calm him down a little. Settler out. Her son. Definitely want to come back up here and get Capua. Capua? Yeah, Capua back. Did we lose another unit? Oh, it was down here. No, we did. Let's go kill it. Hey, we can settle with our negate this now. I gotta try to get capital back. Yeah, Althea can become a thing. Go ahead and do mining town. I think we gained no production from that. Yeah, mining town was the wrong one to select. Oh, it's done. Although, I guess that just gave us a big boost on mining town, so. This video is going much longer than I usually like to make them, but I'm having a good time, so I didn't feel like I needed to cut things short for any reason. So we get a really decent tile right here if I build that direction. So I think that's what we want to do, because I don't really have gold resource. I do want to slurp those up eventually, but I think... There we go, we got more wonder building power now. I just don't know that this is the time to do the thing of the wondering. Get back into town. We need to keep this guy somewhere where he can shoot at bad guys. Oh, that was probably a dumb place to move him though. Because Egypt's got forces right there. Lost myself my slinger. We did not get the Hanging Gardens, okay. Can we do the Gate of All Nations? shoot. Hey, we got military aid from the Hun. That's good. So that should actually maybe stave off some of the bleeding we're getting. The Egyptian slingers are insane, but their infantry units are not as scary as the Persians. So close to getting capital back.
No man is foolish enough to desire those who delight to attack and to display their valor and fealty.
There we go, we retrieved capital. points. Free war support. What do you give me? Special. Organized military. That's actually settlement limit. We need that. Oh, we long need to develop a library. Without having some other structure that's giving me culture. Maybe we can piece out these guys now. That's good. We got our city back, so now would be a great time to piece them out too.
Chid. Noram yatamam abardai.
I think we got peace. Alright. Work on being better friends with China. Okay, so we lost some units in that war. That's really the worst thing that happened, and because we got Capua back. Now he may have been trying to raise it over here. It looks like he was. We got it back before that happened, so that's good. Extra twigs, those drawers, we can't get it anyway. One resource is good right now. It's good to have more resources in our empire, I think. Alright, so now we are wanting to shift our guys over to fight that independent city state. Because we at least bought some amount of time with the AI players off our back. But I do think that it is time to go ahead and call it quits. I need to spend this money on the next turn. Oh, I've got the one more turn. Let's try to get this iron in our empire. No, we're saving it now. Hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying it. For some reason, it is exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm glad that I did not keep that other game that was not going well. This one is pretty rough as well, but we at least have achieved the settle as much as we can mission. We need to get a settlement over here, and I think one over here might be a good idea, or... Actually, if we can take this and settle over here, that'd be pretty doggone good. Okay, we already saved it. Thank you. I'm Nerd. Leave some comments. Subscribe. Go check out the music.